6:30. I said, I think we're just going to start when it's time to start.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
I was late again.
Brittany was going on and on all day about, I'm going to be there before 6.
There was never a moment where I believed that. I'll be honest with you.
Before 6 for Brittany is,
5:59,
which is respectable.
I feel like every time it's like 10 after.
It's fine. We're all used to it. Am I recording?
Sometimes I just don't even show up. So
Yeah,
That's true.
I should do that sometime.
Brittany has perfect attendance, and we respect her. Let's start the show. My sweatshirt does not look green on camera at all.
does it look like black?
Black. So cool.
Now perish by the hand of Doctor Doom.
That hurt big time. That hurt big time. That hurt big
See,
time.
I told you guys, he screams. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Doom Thugs Monthly. My name is Michael Antonelli, welcoming you in to our September episode. Yes, it is September 10th. It is, it's fucking fall, right? September technically is what? Half of it's technically summer, but once September hits, you're back in school. You're fucking sitting there in deep regret, like, how did I waste another summer? And I'm back in school. When's winter break? I'm going to fake sick tomorrow and I'm going to cry until my parents let me stay home. Didn't work. Had to go to school in 5th grade, obviously having just cried. Not a good move. Anyway, I recovered and eventually had friends that year, some of which were technically chicks. So that was a first for me.
Did you have perfect attendance?
Never,
No.
not even close.
How did any of you here have perfect attendance throughout
No.
school?
No.
There were
No.
kids in our grade, in our
Yeah.
graduating class, that didn't miss a single day from like all the way.
Yeah, my dear friend Jonathan L. was a perfect attendance guy.
Do they never
How?
get sick?
I guess. I don't
That's
know.
insane to me.
How?
I'd miss like at least a week straight a year. Like I would get like a upper
Like super
respiratory
sick,
infection every year and then milk the fuck out of it to get some extra days tacked
Yeah.
on. So I could sit at home and watch fucking the MTV Countdown, the longest commercial breaks in the history of the world. Anyway, if you're watching this episode, you'll see the vibe's a little different because I was tired of being left out of the microphone holding club. So I switched microphones so I can feel more like Adam and Brittany and less like Warren.
Huh, I didn't even notice. It looks like shit.
Shut up. It's a shirt. Okay. This is high tech. Anyway, how we doing out there, folks? We're sorry. None of us have perfect attendance, do we? Because we all missed a month. We let you keep August all to yourself, but we're back here and we got plenty to talk about. Let's bring in the team. Furthest from me, but closest to my heart, my dear pal. He's got that breast pocket stuffed full of stuff. My friend Adam.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
How you doing, Mr. Realtor?
Not bad at all. I won't lie. When you were like, it's basically fall, I was ready to jump out of my chair and I grabbed the microphone and I
Yes.
thought to myself, you know what? I have a decade plus of waiting to be introduced before I speak. And
Yeah,
I always do. I'll sit here for 10 fucking minutes until you bring me in.
you're perfect attendance in that way.
In that way, for sure.
The theme of this episode is perfect attendance.
Okay.
And as long as you're there for your friends spiritually and emotionally, then you're perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's been a very busy. We recorded last in July. Had a lot of
Crazy.
things. I've gone to the beach. My youngest son had a birthday.
Happy
There's
birthday.
been a lot of developments in the Costa household in that
Mhm.
regard. And I'm eager to, as soon as I saw you guys, I was immediately imbued with just a wonderful feeling. I missed you guys. I didn't
Yes.
realize how much I missed you all.
Yes.
And I'm not just saying that because
No.
I am not that person.
No.
And today, Mike and I reviewed Diners for a long time.
Long time.
And because of how the calendar works, every Tuesday now they repopulate 5 years old.
In your Facebook memories. Yeah.
Correct. In my Facebook memories. And we reviewed a place 5 years ago today that's now closed.
The Hollywood Grill
Hollywood
on
Grill.
202.
And I have people commenting things like, I'll go check it out. And I'm like, it's closed.
You could go sit in the parking lot, smoke crack.
My understanding of that is that they're going to reopen.
Are they?
I hope so.
I think that there was an issue when they closed it down.
I'll review it again.
Yeah, it was called a global pandemic. No, their issue was
Burning your
very
eggs.
expensive. No, it was very expensive. They had great toast. That's the one thing I remember the most. They had great toast.
That tracks between the two.
Yeah, but they're reopening. You say?
That's my understanding of it.
That's such a prime
mean-
location. It would be silly.
Yeah. That's it, right? Because it's been closed for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think if they were not planning on reopening, that place would be sold and be something.
Yeah, real quick. I'm selling something on Facebook Marketplace, and a guy called me from New Jersey.
It's a dangerous game you're playing.
Oh my God. I've sold things on selling things on Facebook Marketplace is the truest test of your patience of the species. I'll keep it brief, but right by that
That
Hollywood
big
Grill is the Grotto's Pizza. It's where the Grotto's Pizza were.
Not
Absolutely.
the same as the one at the
Not
beach.
even close.
No.
And this guy calls me and he's like, yeah, I'm familiar with the area. We go to that Grotto's Pizza. He referenced Grotto's Pizza more than the item that we were bartering over. And I gave him my exact address. At this point,
Of your home?
yes, to come look at said item.
Oh no.
And-
No.
He was supposed to be there at 10 o'clock in the morning yesterday. And he calls me at 10:15 and he's like, the GPS messed up, but I'm near the Grottos. Like he referenced this Grottos on 202 like 15 times. Where are you in reference to the Grottos?
That's his landmark. That's the
I
only
swear
thing
to
he
God,
knows.
it's like, yeah, that was his like Washington, D.C. in terms of Facebook Marketplace things.
My
And-
GPS messed up, but I'm blackout drunk at Grotto's.
I mean, he's
It's 10
talking
a.m.
bites all day.
I made a wrong turn and I took down 3 big beers in under 10 minutes with no food in my stomach.
So I said, do you have GPS? And then I hear another voice in the background go, we don't know how to work the GPS. So there was 2 functional adults.
Well,
in this
there were
video.
2 adults.
Coming to
Yeah.
your home to murder you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, I just speaking of that Hollywood Grill, it's now closed. There's a Grotto's there, so go there. So
Did
it
they
doesn't
show up?
close.
Did they show up? And
They got there eventually.
Did they buy the
Mhm.
item?
No, they made me a handshake deal to buy the item,
Right.
And
so they
pick
could
it up
look
on
at where your house was to
pick
come
it up
back
on
later.
Saturday.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I get a message this morning from the guy who shook my hand's wife that just says he can't buy that.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So anyway, check out Grotto's.
What a waste of your time.
Wow. Tremendous waste.
Plenty more to tease.
No.
Anyway, thank you for having me.
Happy to see you. Moving on over to the Banana Man himself. He's in pain. He's
I'm fine.
got personal issues, but
Always.
he's here and we're happy to see him. What's up, Warren?
Hi. I feel like, can I just start by saying that I feel like Adam was taking a direct shot across my bow? Because I feel like I always want to talk before I'm introduced because
Oh.
I think it bothers Mike,
No.
which I like.
It does
a
not
lot.
bother me. Nothing bothers me.
I
I'm
think
an
I do it every
easygoing guy.
time.
I
Yeah.
enjoy it very much.
Yeah.
It's like the banter before where you're like, oh, I didn't see you there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I like it. I like both of them. I mean, I'm a long time
pod.
podcast listener, and there's guests that wait till they're introduced. There's guests that chime in beforehand, and I welcome all. As long as we're having fun and we're all friends, that's all I give a shit about.
I mean, everybody knows I'm here.
Yeah.
They're
Right.
Staring
Yeah.
right at
If
me.
you're watching the video, you know who's in the
Yeah.
room.
I am very excited that it is fall.
Yeah,
Me
you're
too.
I'm
Yeah.
a fall winter guy.
Yeah.
So I'm super pumped.
Yeah. A longtime listener of the show will know that I used to be summer only, but having a child changed my life, and now I love every day more than the last. And I'm excited for fall. You know, September kind of gets rolled into October, like it's for many people anyway. It's like just Halloween's 2 months long, which I'm fine with, right?
Well, it's
But-
already fucking
'cause I mean, I-
mid-September.
I
so.
like Halloween I'm not gonna put up decorative gourds just to take them down and put up a fucking jack-o'-lantern. Okay, the jack-o'-lantern's staying out 2 months. I don't need
Till
a
it
fucking
rots, man.
decorative squash. I got so many decorative gourds one year and put them all out on my little bench by the front door.
Mhm.
They all got fucking. The next
Oh.
day I go out and they're all hollowed out from fucking.
The squirrels.
I don't know why I'm talking like this.
Well, you're from Delco.
I don't.
You don't have a choice.
Like I drink.
Sometimes it feels good.
It does.
to
It's just
let
like
the words roll
yeah.
off like that.
just get right into it.
Yeah, go out and get
Now I'm
some
like
water.
talking Australian or
Yeah,
something.
it's a fine line you gotta
When you
walk.
try to think about it, it doesn't come out. But when you just like feel it and you're like, yeah, I'm from Decay. I don't know.
Glass of cold water on a hot day.
Yeah, I'm going to get some water ice. And I lost it. Warren, what's going on with you?
Nothing. I'm just here, man. I'm living in the moment.
Well, I'm glad. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm so glad to see you. When's
I'm
your
very glad to
birthday?
see
I don't
you guys.
remember.
November. In the fall.
This motherfucker. Yes. And then how do you feel about September? I mean, you know, I have like a goth wife, okay? I'm Halloween
September is
guy.
Halloween,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I'm fine with that.
Wake me up
I
when
don't need-
September
I-
ends. Am I right? Am I right?
Okay, Billy Joel, chill out. I mean, I don't need to see Halloween decorations in Rite Aid in
July?
August. Yes,
But
in
September
July.
1st.
That's fine.
Let's go.
That's fine. I mean, yeah, because it's a depressing time. Everything is based off shit that I haven't done in coming up on 20 years in
Yeah.
terms of going to school.
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah,
had
yeah, yeah.
to go back to school in 20 years. Why do I still consider
That's what
September
you're
back to
referencing
always 100%?
because it's a great time in your life. You're like
Yeah,
waiting for summer and summer hits and you're like, this is fucking the best. And then
yeah.
the days start coming to a
Were we
wind
all
down.
not
and you're like,
excited to go
"Fuck."
back though? I was
Were you
excited.
excited?
I was
No.
excited for
Excited.
until like the first week was done, and then I was like, okay, I want to go
Absolutely
back home.
fucking not.
I'm over
I-
these people.
I wanted to see my friends that I didn't see all summer,
Oh.
and
I was so
I
scared.
had friends, guys. I'm
So,
sorry.
yeah, that's the thing. That's a difference.
But
Me
like,
too.
I was so worried that I would like have a class without my friends in it.
I had
and,
that.
Like, oh,
Did you guys have different lunches?
Yeah,
Yes.
Like, did they
Mhm.
rotate? Did you have a rotating schedule?
some years.
Same.
there was like 4 different lunch periods.
Yeah,
you could
4.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one year, on a certain day, it rotated every day. On a certain day, every week, I didn't have a single person that I knew in my lunch period,
Hell.
and
Rotated
I
every
had to.
day?
Yeah. Based
The
on our
fuck?
state scores, they had to redo our state test scores. They
Some
had to,
kids don't get lunch.
they had
didn't
to
do well.
redo the way that our system, like every year they had to redo it and be like, maybe this will help the state testing scores. Maybe
crazy.
we had these block
Ugh.
periods one year, and then we had anyway, I
Fuck
had nobody
you,
in my
George
lunch.
Bush.
I had to sit on this I had to sit on the steps in the breezeway and fucking eat lunch
That's
with I made a few
The-
friends with the other
Weirdos.
weirdos.
but
We
those
were-
first days, like when the first
I wanted to
time-
cry.
you could-
I
I'm
wanted
sweating.
to throw up
Yeah.
every time I went to lunch.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know anybody.
Can I please sit in the nurse's office?
Did you guys have eight different periods? Because we had 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th lunch. And if you were 4th period lunch,
That you're eating in the morning.
you're
eating
eating
in the
nachos
morning.
at 10:30
At 10.
yeah, cheeseburger and milk, chocolate milk.
One year I remember having 8 periods, but before that, I think that was during our block scheduling.
Yeah,
it was
that-
so weird.
That was going to be introduced after we left.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
kind of like, oh, I'm glad we don't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Mike
We
and
had-
I were in the same class during 9/11, just to tease.
Oh, did you guys cry together?
No,
No, we sat there and fucking awe.
I sat there while everyone else in class got picked up early. I stayed till 8th period.
They were like, if they're gonna crash into Chai High School,
There were
you're
idiot-
going.
Oh my god, people were saying the wildest shit. I remember I had a neighbor across the street, Chris, and we hung out every day.
Wait, it's crazy that tomorrow is September
It's-
11th.
yeah,
That's why I brought it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Okay.
My friend at work
Did it?
He's a great yeah. I love him. He's a great guy, but he'll say the same thing to everyone. So it's like you hear him say, and then he comes to you and says it. But he was talking about how he was in first grade. And I was like, all right, get out of my face. But anyway, so after school, I'm over at Chris's house. I'm like, my mom works in Philadelphia. And Chris was like dead serious, like, she's probably gonna die today.
Oh, no.
He's like, they're gonna hit Philly for sure, probably today.
Oh my God. That's horrible.
All right, dude.
I was like 10 years old, so I didn't really like grasp the seriousness of it. They weren't showing it on our TVs
No.
at school because we
We-
were too young.
Right. We
So-
walked into
Mrs. Cassidy's.
I was in Mr. DiMarino's. It was like third period or something. We just walked up. He was sitting at his desk. The TV was on, and he just kind of was like, "This is happening."
Yeah.
Like,
And you guys
Just
saw
and
it.
we were just watching.
Yes.
Like
Well, you guys were 15,
9th,
14.
We were
ninth
in
grade.
freshman.
Fifth
Yeah.
grade.
So it was like,
That's old enough to be able to see
Yeah.
what's going on.
it was like after both towers were hit. So luckily, I didn't watch the second tower get hit live, which
Yeah.
probably would
that
have
would
like
that
Mhm.
that would have
that-
scarred you
yeah,
for
that's
sure.
crazy. But yeah, and then like so it was on, and then like halfway through the day, I guess like the higher ups were like, turn off the TVs, just try to teach.
Yeah.
And so like we walk into like say 6th period, and we've been watching TV all day, and the TV's off, and they're like, okay, pull out your books, and everyone's just like, shut the
Books?
fuck up,
Yeah,
put the
right.
TV on.
Yeah.
And
The
the teacher's
kids
like,
are missing.
all right, I'll put the TV on. And
Or
then,
at
like,
least let us reflect on what's going on and just like talk to each
Yeah,
other. And
yeah.
like,
or like you're gonna get some counselors in here or something. But then like there would be an announcement, be like Dave Smith, Andrew Johnson, and then they'd be just listing all these names. Please report to the office. I'd be like, my time's coming. I'm getting out of here. But then I get home from school, and like my dad worked overnight, so he was asleep. My mom was in Philadelphia on the verge of death, according to Chris. So but no, I stayed all day.
my time did come, but that's the only thing. That's the only major thing I remember from that day. Everybody was getting early dismissal. And I was like,
Yeah.
what's going on? I hope my name gets called. But I was like, there's no way.
So
My-
they
no.
didn't tell
And they
you at
did.
all,
Mm-mm.
like, and then you just found out when you got home.
I just found out when I got home.
Right.
My friends and I were just like, I wonder why everybody's getting this is weird. And then my name got called, and I was like, shit,
Yes!
cool.
This is
What's
the best day of my life.
Are we all going on vacation?
Yeah,
What's
Yeah.
happening?
no cell phones to like monitor. Like,
Yeah.
No,
And
My mom
thank
told me.
God,
Yeah.
thank God. I like their social, like Twitter wasn't around on 9/11.
yeah.
I just remember being pissed that my mom wouldn't let me out and play with my friends when I got home.
yeah.
She's like, you can't leave the house. This is what's going on. I was like, okay, so
Well, I
like
don't care.
it's terrible. I'm 10 years old. You don't fucking realize how
Yeah.
serious that is. Are you going to introduce me?
Selfishly, I was upset that Nickelodeon and ESPN
So
were not
fucking
on the air.
Oh, you couldn't with Nick News on?
Nothing. It was
Oh.
just like
Linda
it was,
Face.
it was
Linda
just
Ellerby?
Yeah, face was like, guys, I'm upset.
He turned red, white, and blue.
No,
and-
and he was like, a second jet has hit the tower.
Face was like,
Jet
face was like, they hit the Pentagon. This is too much. I'm gonna kill myself.
face.
Please welcome in. So we got 2 Pennsylvania, 2 Delaware transplants, and right here we have a Delaware 2 Pennsylvania transplant, the one,
Yes.
the only, who brought so many treats for us today.
Yeah, I
let-
contributed something for once. Well, I always
Shut
contribute
up.
the tequila.
Yeah. Our dearest friend, BK herself, Brittany. What's up?
Hi. Nothing.
Welcome. Huge. Thank you. At the 18-minute mark, you have been introduced.
If you guys didn't know, I'm here.
Brittany's here. She was 10 years old on 9/11.
Yeah, that's the headline, right?
Yeah. Oh, 9/11, I was probably not. 2000. No, it happened in 2001.
I think.
Yes.
Yes.
So, yeah. So I was turning 10.
Oh,
Guys, hit us up in the chat. How
That's
old were
bad.
you on 9/11?
I want to go back to the way that our school did lunches and say that if you had 7th period lunch, by the way,
Brother,
it's the fucking best.
9th
You could
grade.
leave.
You had 1 period
9th
after.
grade.
Fuck it.
Okay, I had 7th period lunch followed by gym. So it was like fucking
I'm gonna
lunch
Hang out
followed
with
by
friends,
recess, and then I'm going home, and then I'm
unless you got to
fucking
run the
falling
mile,
asleep
then you
till-
got to go out and run the mile.
whatever.
And throw up.
Yeah,
The gym teachers that would be cool and let you out via the gym
yeah,
were the real fucking, because
yeah,
you were supposed to go back,
to
to
your
homeroom.
yeah.
yeah.
For
Yeah.
dismissal.
Correct. And I was, even then as a kid, I was like, that's so fucking inefficient. Why would you do that? Anyway, yes, gym in the 8th period would have been king.
Yeah, because you could have gym first period,
which I had,
which
because
sucks.
I had a special. It was my senior year,
You
and I
had
had certain classes that there was only one of that class,
yeah,
so they had to like fit your other shit around that.
yeah.
So I had first period gym.
Are you not supposed to have gym senior year?
No,
you
we
have
had
gym.
to pass it all
Oh.
4
Yeah.
years, or you can't graduate.
I don't
But
think I
then
had gym.
you do like the fucking swimming
I
section of
yeah,
gym
Oh,
first
thank
period.
God I didn't have that shit.
Like what
I
the
loved
fuck?
it.
But first period,
Yeah,
I smell like chlorine all day.
Yeah,
my
you-
hair,
All day.
my hair would have been fucked for the
Yeah,
rest of the
for
day. I
real.
would have been pissed if I ever had to swim at all during the whole day.
I did love it, and like I loved just like because you just get to jump off the fucking diving board like 100 fucking times.
Yeah. Did
But-
we?
I also had co-ed gym.
I was going to ask. Did we have
Nice,
co-ed? Did we
dude.
have co-ed swimming? I don't
no,
think we did.
I did because
did.
I had a class that required it.
Okay.
What is this class? Idiots
Yeah.
101 or something?
No, it was advanced placement calculus.
Okay.
Well, you asked, motherfucker.
This
I wasn't gonna say it.
fucking guy. Oh, we got a comment.
Uh-oh.
My friend Jim, I was in college and RA for a bunch of freshmen, hungover, and woke up when someone ran down the hall screaming a plane crashed into the tower. Tough.
Yeah, it's,
Jim, that's a tough one.
that is a tough way to wake up.
Which one?
And Megan says, Nora says hi and stop cursing.
Oh boy. She asked me before I left why I curse so much.
Why do you?
Because it's fucking fun.
Because you're filled with rage.
I am.
Why?
I'm filled with rage.
Brittany, can we get into some of this candy situation,
Oh,
please?
yeah.
What do we have?
Are
up
you guys
here?
on TikTok?
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay. Mhm.
Explain it to me
The
like I'm an
Delaware
old
boys.
person.
So this is
We're
like
the two oldest ones here
it's
too.
the
so.
new it's all the rave on TikTok, these Swedish candies, but especially the bubs.
I gotta try it.
It's the texture of the bubs. I'm gonna give you
Bubs.
like the OG, like the bubs that everybody is like, whoa.
If any viewers can see here, I have on crew socks because I'm on TikTok and I'm not a millennial.
It looks like
I
an
am
Easter egg.
Gen
Yeah.
Z.
So these are called bubs. These are all Swedish like gummy candies. I got them from Lancaster.
I love the color.
Just take a little bite.
When you say Swedish, do you mean Swedish like Swedish fish or candy from Sweden?
Candy from Sweden.
Okay.
So to me, the flavor is not outstanding. Like it's
Okay.
not super flavorful, but the texture is where it's at.
It's blue and pink. This is
It's supposed to
100%.
be-
This is the color of the gummy worm I would eat first. 100%.
It doesn't taste the same. It's raspberry and blue raspberry or something like that.
Okay.
It's almost like what do you think?
Well, do we all get
Describe
one?
the texture. I thought we were all going to take a bite of the same
mean,
one.
I-
Oh, okay.
They're
All right.
huge. Do you guys care about biting off each other?
No,
I don't.
I ate the rest of his pickles. I'm
Weird.
not. I'm not
Okay.
weird.
Okay. Now, the texture is
Thank you.
interesting.
It's almost like you're chewing gum,
Yeah.
in a
It's lot
way.
gummier than I thought it was going to be.
but it doesn't make you want to like not swallow it
It
at
kind
the
of
same
tastes like
time.
it tastes very marshmallowy.
Tastes like a circus peanut.
Tastes like a circus peanut, which I
This
do
tastes
love.
like a circus
Me too.
peanut. It's a banana though.
Oh, well, yeah. Circus peanuts are banana flavored.
No, they're not
Are
because
they?
they're fucking disgusting.
Of course
this
they are.
is fine.
I
Jake said they were peanut flavored.
no.
Circus peanuts are banana flavored.
I haven't
Are
had
they?
one since I
Yes.
was a kid. I just remember eating one as a kid because they look fun to eat, and I spit it out immediately. I thought it
They're
was
fucking
disgusting.
great.
I still eat them. I'll get a bag every once in a while, and Tammy, my wife, will be disgusted.
Yeah, there are candies that I like that don't belong to when I was born. Like I like orange slices and spearmint leaves.
Oh yeah.
Spearmint leaves are gross. Orange slices are good. Do you guys remember those sun-kissed fruit gems? They were like
Hmm.
circular. They came individually wrapped,
No.
and they were like sugar-coated little. There was like grapefruit, lemon, and then like green and red.
Sunkist made them.
Sun-kissed brand. They
man.
were so fucking good.
I really
They
like
sound
that.
good.
It tastes like a circus peanut.
Yeah, I would. It's not like it's like I.
it's not jelly.
It's
like I was
weird. Like I would
expecting.
eat that. I would definitely eat it. Like I would not stop eating those if they were around.
Are they
Like,
all
do I think
flavored
it's
like
the
that? Does
best
the
No.
color
tasting thing I've
matter?
ever had?
The color matters.
No.
So that was that flavor. There's
No.
another one that
But,
is.
Weird.
Do you guys like banana flavor?
Yes.
So this
I
one
wanna
is.
try it.
This one's banana and toffee flavor.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I
okay.
really like it. Jake hated it. I want to take a little bite because I like it.
Mike, what you said is exactly where I'm at. It's
Uh.
almost like a sneakily addictive
Yeah.
type flavor.
There's random.
But I
sour
also thought it was
sugars on
gross as soon as I ate it.
I wouldn't say gross.
I would say gross.
I love chewy candy.
Me too.
I love gummy chewy. Oh,
What do you think?
That's good.
I like the banana one.
it's got a
That's
tail
good.
on it. It's got a buttery tail.
Mhm,
the
That's the
toffee.
toffee.
Getting that butter, that
Yeah.
toffee in there at the
That's
end.
good.
Now
What the fuck flavor was that first one? Because it's pink and blue,
It
but
was
it tasted
supposed-
like banana.
It was supposed to be blueberry and raspberry. The flavor is so subtle on that one. I think the banana from some of these other candies might be like
Leaching into
leaching
it.
into
Okay.
it.
That makes sense.
Okay,
It has
this
such
That
a,
one's really
What is
good.
that? A bone?
it's a I don't know what that little.
The banana
promise.
toffee one is good.
These are sour fizzy cola bottles, but
Oh.
this
Hey.
isn't cola flavored. It's strawberry banana,
Hey,
but it literally has like a fizziness to it. Like
that's
it,
exciting.
like take note of your saliva as you're eating this.
I love
These-
like Haribo cola bottles.
Yeah.
So-
They have no cola flavor whatsoever, but they're so delicious that I have plenty of them, so you guys can.
Oh,
I'll share them. Here,
Jim's talking
have one.
about freeze dried Skittles, which we were talking about earlier.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah.
You
That's
feel
cool.
the fizz?
Yeah.
Those are good. And then these are also bubs.
See, this is what I was expecting, like almost like that jelly type consistency.
That-
Yeah,
That's weird.
The bubs have a weird consistency. If you might like it, you might not. Now these are just like regular gummy.
yeah,
like
that's more like the American gummy.
a good
not
soft
those
gummy though.
Yeah.
Swedish.
This I like.
gummies.
The first two were just confusing to me.
Yeah, we don't have gummies of this texture. This is another bub that has that same texture. We don't have gummies like that here.
Tell me about it,
So
That's
this,
really good.
Grease.
so this is wow.
Sorry.
This is another bub. These are like sour something skulls. This is cool pineapple or something, and these are really good.
I love candy.
Oh, they're sour.
in a bad way. That it'll kill me. Whoa. Definitely sour. Weird. Sorry for the chewing, folks.
Oh,
I'm like,
that's fucking good.
not good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Very
Mhm.
sour. Again, it's like hard for me. Even if it's like, it's got to be really gross for me not to eat if I get a bag of
Yeah.
gummies,
Mhm.
I'm taking it to the house.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
My favorite are the Haribo peaches. Just
Yeah.
straight up
Oh,
peaches.
Gone.
There's peach
Gone.
rings, but these are just
the peaches? No. Have you had the Sour Patch Kids peaches?
I have them at home
or
right
the
now.
strawberries.
The strawberries are good. The peaches I don't like as much as the Haribo.
No, the
peaches,
Harbos are better,
but they're good.
but the strawberries are crazy.
Yeah,
Like, I'll
strawberries and the
fucking-
watermelons reign supreme.
Oh, those watermelons! It's like at the end of it, you're like, my teeth hurt.
My stomach hurts.
Oh,
Am I wrong?
yes.
Well,
Normally,
usually. Nothing about this screams, Sweden. Like I wouldn't. You could tell me these came from a candy shop. And,
yeah,
Yeah.
Lancaster.
Is there
Well, I
anything that
feel
like
like I-
different? Is there like, what are they?
So
love
a
there?
big
Like,
thing with them, which I
some
didn't
kind of
get any
fish,
of.
meatballs.
They do have original Swedish fish there, which I got last
oh, I
time,
meant
and I
like
wasn't a fan
actual
of.
fish. Like
They're different. Are they?
but
They're much different.
They're not much different, but I just feel like how ours. I feel like the outside gets kind of hard
Yes.
and like has like a pull to it. It's like
yeah,
almost like a crunch, not a crunch, but
I get what you mean.
Jelly.
and then like jelly on the inside and kind of like a hard coating on the outside. These weren't like that, but a lot of what they have there is black licorice flavored, which
Yeah.
I got none of but on TikTok they have a lot of these bubs that are like it'll be like half raspberry, half black licorice
That's a
flavor.
big
Skulls,
ass.
they have those kind of
It's a tough
skulls.
combo.
Mm.
I forget what their name for it is. It's a Swedish word, obviously, but it means
black licorice.
it's like skull or like not skull, something like that. Skull, that's a tobacco, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's something like that though. But I got none of that, even though that's their signature thing. This is a raspberry one.
I would be shocked if there was zero natural
It tastes like bubble gum to me.
pineapple flavoring in that one that tastes like pineapple. I
That
couldn't-
one's really chewy.
that has to have some kind of extract in it,
Yeah.
especially since it's European. That was so on the nose. I was
was
chewing that
so
like, oh
good.
my gosh, this literally tastes like
Oh.
pineapple.
that really tastes like bubble gum.
Doesn't
Yeah.
it? But it's raspberry.
And it goes away. That's
So-
fun.
I said I'm
These are
not.
fun.
I said I'm not on TikTok. However, I did participate in the TikTok trend recently with candy.
What is it?
I recently got from Walgreens
Okay.
the peelable mango gummies.
I got those too. What did you think of
They're
them?
terrible.
Horrible. You can't barely even peel them. I was like, what am I supposed to peel? And they're
Yeah,
a mess, so sticky on your fingers, and they're not
they're
even
terrible. The inside is actually good. The outside's fucking terrible.
good. I just pop the whole thing now
Yeah.
because it's not worth peeling.
They have a banana one too.
Mhm.
Are there
Slightly better.
Walgreens exclusives?
Walgreens brand, nice
Huh.
brand or whatever.
And what these fuckers on TikTok are going nuts
Yeah,
saying they're
because
good?
they're interactive candy.
Want more?
Yes.
These are like strawberry. I don't know.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Definitely a unique flavor profile. Like, I don't need a lot of candy, I'll be honest.
You're not a
But
sweets guy.
no, but I at first I was like, oh, this is kind of like too much for me. But the more I have of it, I'm like, oh, okay. I can appreciate the flavor profile. I wouldn't
Those
seek it
little
out,
fried
but I don't hate
eggs.
it.
Oh, that's cute. That looks like that. Do you
They're
guys
citrus.
know that little the lazy Guatemalan egg or whatever?
Oh,
the little
Gudetama.
he's very cute.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's try one more.
Okay, uno más, uno más.
This is
It's
the
a
banana.
It's
Ah,
like a circus peanut.
I'm gonna be real excited for this one.
It's real marshmallowy.
Yes.
Oh, my son. That does taste like circus peanut, which makes me think that tastes exactly. I think you might like circus peanuts if you like that.
Really?
That tastes
I
exactly.
don't remember. That's what Jake said. He was like, "This tastes like a fucking circus
Exactly
peanut."
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Not as chewy as the circus peanut.
Guys, I'm
Yeah,
really
that's
about to
not
eat
for
this
me.
whole fucking thing.
Can you throw me a palate cleanse as a favor? That
Yeah.
one I couldn't. I hate
What do
it.
you
Oh,
like?
really? You don't like
You want
that?
something sour or not sour?
Doesn't matter. Anything.
Anything
But
but that. Give me another
Um,
one of those.
These little they're like apple sour.
that.
Apple.
Thank you.
Uh,
Speaking of sons, my youngest son just celebrated a birthday.
happy
Hey.
birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the lid?
So April back in early summer had said, look, I got some PTO. My father is going to be traveling, and he said that we can he and Mimi said that we could use their camper because we don't have ours anymore. Our place closed up.
I still think about that and
I
that
get
story
so
all the
mad.
fucking time.
So mad. I
Yeah.
love you, Adam.
Me too. So anyway, they got a park model at a campground not far away. And here's the thing. I'm extremely optimistic because I love this campground. We've been there 3 times now. And when we were going to go there, we were going to go there for 5 days. One of
Yeah.
those days being Ben's birthday, a Sunday. And my
His
in-laws,
first birthday, by the way, right?
correct. Birthday number 1. And my in-laws are, by the book type people. My father-in-law is a Marine, but he's the coolest hang you could ever ask for. He's such a good guy. And
Thank you for your service.
my mother-in-law was like, "Oh, we'll go up and add you to the lease, so that way you guys being here for you won't have any nonsense." And I didn't like that idea, but I wasn't gonna protest. And we go up there.
That seems extreme.
It's thorough, if nothing else.
Yeah.
She's also a veteran, and
Thank you for your service.
we go into I didn't go into the office. Everyone in the office, they were out of there within 45 seconds. And the manager of the entire complex was just like, but we don't need to do all that. Just be cool.
Yeah.
Just be cool and everything will be fine. And the moment I heard that, I was like, oh, this is my type of place.
Yeah.
Because I'm that way.
Yeah.
So we went down on a Wednesday.
He immediately starts breaking bottles in the parking lot.
Fucking setting off bottle rockets and shit.
We went down on the Wednesday before Benjamin's birthday. And as soon as we got there, I was like, hey, let's go to the Cape May Zoo. You've been to the Cape May Zoo.
I've been
Every
there
year.
Have
Love
either
the
of
Cape
you
May
been
Zoo.
there?
Many
No.
years ago.
Every single summer.
The Cape May Zoo is just a shining beacon of a win. It has a huge playground for the kids. The parking is free. It's
free.
donation based.
Yeah.
You give them 50 cents and you're getting in.
Well, I mean, or if you're a good person, you give them $5.
I'm just saying.
I'd give them nothing.
And
You
it's,
can give
it's,
them
it's,
nothing.
it's not $40 a ticket.
No,
like
no,
Philadelphia
no,
Zoo.
no.
That's like Linville Orchard's playground. Please give us a donation.
I
Yeah.
always
Fuck
leave it in there.
that.
I do.
I reach in and take money out.
bring your deal
Oh
back.
yeah, because I'm leaving with a fucking fistful of splinters.
And I'm leaving
So-
with
Yeah.
and I'm spending
And a
about
ass cheek full.
$500 fucking dollars in the store on apple cider donuts and shit.
Halloween decorations.
Yeah.
So this is Wednesday, and I can't. The parking is such that this is a Wednesday. Parking is such that there's police officers there guiding, like you're parking in that empty field over there.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So we went and did that, very fun. Remainder of the week, we did we went to the boardwalk, we got French fries. This place has a really cool pool situation in that the kiddie pool is it's more than a semicircle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all 1 feet deep. And then those steps go down into the big pool.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
So-
I like
fun.
that.
And all the 5 foot deepest areas around it have a ledge. So Benjamin's up there walking around, but April can still monitor him from
But
the
still
pool.
be in the pool. Yeah.
Just an absolutely perfect setup in that regard. I was like blown away by that. And we were very fortunate that we had good weather and such on, so and so and such and such. We came home on Ben's birthday, and then we wanted to do a family party. We're not going to do bigger parties until they have like proper friends. You know what I mean? So we just do the family over, order up some pizzas, and we did that over this past weekend, and it was nice. I went to Mazzella's. I got 5 pizzas, had the family over.
Let them smash the cake.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. April got a custom cake for him with the animals, and we all sang happy birthday, and it was very nice. But I'm just like, man, I have 2 kids in my house, 2 boys in my house that call me dad or whatever. Call me dad, eat food that I make from a skillet, and walk. And I'm just like sitting here in complete awe, like. I don't even I feel like April just told me she was pregnant with the first one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It
It's just,
happens fast.
oh my gosh, it happens so fast. And I'm just like completely blown away, and just taking all that in is just a wild feeling.
Mhm.
It's just wild. And I mean, obviously I'm excited to see how things progress in that regard, but
Don't rush it.
I can't believe that I have 2 fucking toddlers in my house. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's
Dude.
wild.
I feel like I'm not even like an adult. Like, I seriously feel like I just like, it's crazy that I have a child that I'm taking to doctor's appointments, and like, we just toured a preschool the other day.
Yeah.
And today was her first dentist appointment, and I'm like taking her, and I'm doing it on my own, and I'm like, I feel like I'm still 19 years old. I swear to God. So it's weird. It's weird in that way.
We went to the one. I took Ben to the his 1-year checkup at the doctor. Tough one. Tough.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Shots.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah.
And we live in one of the 4. We, as in Warren and I, live in one of the 4 states in America where they test the kids for lead or heavy metal.
Yes.
And when I took Wyatt, I had to take him to DuPont and basically put him in a chokehold while somebody stabbed
To
him
get
4
blood,
times.
yeah.
Yeah. When
Okay. Do they not do that in PA?
I don't think so.
Okay, because my sister-in-law lives in Jersey, but she goes to the WIC in Pennsylvania, so that's confusing. She was like, but they tested him for lead and they like pricked his finger. I was like, I don't remember them doing that for Phoebe at the WIC office at that.
I
Like,
That's
don't-
weird.
That
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
because they have
The-
like
then maybe
nutritionists.
then maybe they
doctors.
test in Jersey if she comes to PA.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because they have like a Jersey address, and I just don't know why she would get PA WIC,
Then
Yeah,
it's
I don't know.
because I
don't
think
know.
her license still says Pennsylvania. I'm pretty sure.
well, that's
so she
probably
gets-
why.
Maybe that's her
Okay.
legal residence. Who
Yeah,
knows?
I
Who
don't know.
knows?
Who fucking knows?
Yeah,
But
you
what-
just outed her. Just some kind of thing
So
running.
she's doing illegal things. No, I'm just kidding.
The nurse is like, okay, it's 3 injections today, and if you want to do the lead test, we can do it right here. And I'm like, oh man, a fucking blood draw on top of all that. She's like, no, it's just a finger prick now. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. They just test for it, not the lead part, but the other piece. But either way, that's tough. That was a tough day for
Yeah.
for my youngest. But
Yeah.
he's 1 year old, and
Happy
birthday
to you.
Oh, it's my birthday.
birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear
Adam. Happy birthday to you.
oh, thank you very much.
Hey, blow out the
Should I blow out
candles.
my
you
candles?
Fuck.
Hey!
Hey!
That's right, everybody.
Nice.
It is my birthday.
It's
On
Adam's
Friday.
Adam's-
fucking
Yeah, buddy.
birthday.
That's right.
We got your ass.
You did. Oh, we got
Adam, you thought we forgot, but we didn't.
We have a
Oh,
super
no, I didn't
secret.
We would never.
We have a super secret group text going.
Oh, you guys have a
Side
side
group
text?
text. Adam, happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Happy early birthday.
Are you turning 38?
I'll be 38 on Friday.
38
38.
on Friday the 13th.
That's right.
Is this Friday the 13th?
It
Yes.
is. It is.
Fun fact.
Fun.
In mini October.
My father was born on Friday the 13th, and my father and Warren share the same birthday.
Wow.
What date is your birthday again?
The
The 13th.
Oh. Sorry, I was just thinking about November and I meant to ask you that earlier.
Happy birthday, Adam.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
man.
much.
Adam,
The elder statesman of the
I
group
am the
here.
oldest of the Doom Thugs.
let's raise our glasses to our dear friend Adam,
40 is scary.
the CFO.
Ask Adam. He's close.
I know.
I'm the closest.
Truly, when shit's heavy in my life, the person I go to that's to give me level-headed advice or to just fucking let me spew out bullshit is always Adam. And I'm glad I've known you for so long and that I still know you, and I'm glad we're both still alive.
Oh,
Huh?
thank you.
Hey.
Yes, that's very kind.
I love you, buddy.
I love you too.
Happy
Cheers.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You guys could reach.
Okay.
Just kidding.
It's my birthday. Come to me.
Happy birthday.
Hey,
Adam.
thank you so very much. Yeah, it will be my birthday on Friday.
I
I've been
got-
thinking about it quite a bit, and not in any type of weird way. Just like here's the best example I can give you off the top of my head. When I walk, I do things with a lot of authority. Like if I reach for something, I reach for something. When I'm walking, I don't stub toes, I break them. And that's not any type of weird flex. It's just a bad habit. And as I'm getting older, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I want to make my life easier as I get older as best I can, as most people should.
Mhm.
And 38 is fine. I'm very blessed in that I am in good health and I can move around and yada, yada, yada.
Yes.
But the best example I can give you is a couple days ago, I opened up Wyatt's drawer of his dresser and I reached in for shorts, and my fingernail, I don't keep long nails, as you can see, my fingernail hit the edge of his drawer so hard that it snapped off in my finger and stabbed me. like that's how like I don't
You're just so aggressive.
Yes, he is
very
but,
aggressive.
but that word has such a negative connotation.
No.
Like you
You're aggro, bro.
yeah, I'm affirmative, I guess. Yes, I am in that way. And it's just so like naturally, if I shampoo my hair, I shampoo my hair. So I need to fucking dial it back.
Let's do
as,
that.
as I'm getting
Yes.
older. And I'm not like,
He's like
give me those
fucking-
fucking shorts.
he's
I'm
like,
literally
oh, you
picturing
wanna wear
you
shorts
like,
now? Fuck, shit,
I'm literally just like,
Lenny from Of Mice and Men over here.
literally breaking toes as you walk down the street, stomping on people's feet.
I have broken my toe. I've broken several toes just walking through my house. So,
Are you okay?
yeah, I'm fine. I'm just like, I'm on a mission, whatever I'm doing.
Oh
so
my god, you're funny.
just dialing it back.
Actually, don't ever change, please.
I know, dude.
Fucking osteoporosis at 38.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned my complexion when I got here. I've been getting as much sun as humanly possible
Yeah.
because I have the birthday where it's like my birthday is usually like, hey, can I make a new friend in this first week before it's my birthday? If I have a birthday party, and no, my birthday is when you go back to fucking school.
And you hate it.
Well, I hated school so much, and
You're so smart.
graduated sixth in my class. Doesn't mean I was number
Wow.
6. Real
We'll
quick story. So when I was in 12th grade, I had already been accepted to the college that I didn't end up staying at. And everything was
Same.
I was locked up in terms of like here's your note, you're good. We'll definitely give you shitloads of debt. I was in that world already. And my family was going through some fucking horrible shit. We don't need to get
You
into
had a
details
tough
in the
time.
show.
It was very tough.
And my teacher, my accounting teacher at the time when I was in 12th grade, she was, Jesus, Marion Joseph. I probably have fucking shoes older than her now. She was like 22 or 23. She had to be.
Mm.
And
Nice.
she called my dad to let him know, like, hey, Adam's not, I wasn't being disruptive. I wasn't doing anything. I just was like, okay, I'm already on to 13th grade. Just let me suffer here quietly. And
I
she-
take issue with one word in that.
go ahead.
Quietly. I think
Probably wasn't too bad.
I think you made it clear you didn't want to be there as often as possible.
that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I
I
appreciate
love you.
it.
All due respect. All due
No.
respect.
Hold me accountable.
Yes,
if,
yes.
if you ever hear me saying something that's incorrect, please tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So anyway, she called my dad, and that didn't, everything was fine, but that didn't go so well. And I remember going to her and being like, "Listen, if I will do everything in your, don't call my house. Like,
I'm
just
18.
I was 18 at the time too, so it was like I was kind of like towing the line of like I can literally do whatever the fuck I want. I could drop out right now. I can graduate 6th in the class, or I can drop out. Just don't call my fucking house. Yeah. Ugh, that brought up a gross memory. But anyway,
somebody who's 4 years older than you
Yeah.
or something.
yeah. So 20 years later, I'll be 38 on Friday, and despite what my father says, I have more hair than him at 38. My dad's like, you're gonna go bald, right? And I'm like, yeah, of course. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just how life goes. But I've never in my life been worked up about my age. I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as I, have friends, as long as I have a place to hang my hat, as long as I feel like I'm doing the best I can as a person. Like when I talk to parents at parks, and
I hate
inevitably,
doing that.
oh, I do it all the time. I'm the fucking mayor of every park.
But I know I have to, so I'm like, ugh.
This old technology. Look at this.
Wait,
Oh
don't
my
you guys
God.
love the smell of blown out birthday candles?
Yeah, absolutely. So parenting style inevitably comes up at parks if you talk to a parent long enough, and I always just say the same thing. And I'm dedicated to this mission. I am trying to raise the best neighbor you could ask for. That's it. There's nothing weird there.
No.
There's no religion or politics or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to raise the next door neighbor where you go, I'm glad that this person is my next door neighbor.
Yeah, I'm not that.
So you're just trying to
In
raise
what way?
two Wilsons.
Yes.
No, I feel
No, and they're going to be little yous.
But with families.
Because I feel like you are that. Like you're somebody who, like Wilson, like I could go over the fence and be like, "Hey, Adam, like
Yes.
my lawnmower won't start. Can you come over?"
I-
Or-
yes.
let
Yeah.
me do you mean, because I read that as you're trying to raise unselfish people.
Absolutely.
Like that's how I read a good neighbor, or is like a thoughtful, someone that thinks about
Mhm.
outside of their own body and how their actions affect others, right?
Yes.
Let me ask
Which
you this
is-
about a neighbor,
Okay.
because I have a couple.
I
do?
I have none. They're dead.
You don't live in a field
Do
by
you,
yourself.
if someone doesn't really, if you don't really interact with your neighbor,
Yeah.
do you consider that an okay neighbor
Yes.
to have? Like,
I
just anybody who's not actively like
An
conspiring
asshole?
against you.
Yes.
I have never spoken a single word to the man that lives directly across the street from me.
Mhm.
And I've been there for almost a decade.
I don't speak to my neighbors really at all. And I feel like sometimes, so the only one I ever speak to is my direct next door neighbor on the corner there. She loves Halloween like more than anybody I've ever met. So
Yeah.
like that's cool. She brought gifts for Phoebe when I was pregnant.
Cute.
She brought us cupcakes on Halloween, our first year living there. She's very sweet and very neighborly in that
Mhm.
way. But I feel like sometimes she can feel the vibe when I'm like trying to avoid interaction.
Did
Like
you
she's
ever-
always sitting on her front steps
Did you
and I'll
ever
pull in the
walk out
driveway
and
and
then
just like,
quickly walk back in and be like, shit?
no, never that obvious. But I feel like I always I won't look in her direction, not because I don't like her, because I think she's very nice.
Yes.
But sometimes I just fucking don't feel like talking to people. I'm
Which is
just
fine.
this is where I live. I don't feel like I should feel obligated to come outside and have a full conversation just because you're constantly
live next
sitting
to
on your front step and you're always there and I'm not going to have a conversation with you.
Absolutely.
Does that make me an asshole,
No, no,
neighbor?
no,
Do you
I
think
don't
she
think so.
thinks I'm an asshole?
know.
That's me most of the time, of being honest with
Okay,
you.
okay, good.
I think like this is a very, I've lived next to like the guy next door it's a very quiet, private neighborhood. Everyone keeps to themselves. We don't have block parties or anything, but it's respectful. Everyone is respectful of each other, and everyone's grass gets kind of long, but no one's
I
in.
just got picked
No
up
one's
because that
house
was
is in
triggered.
disarray.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And nobody, I mean, maybe 10 years ago, I'd kind of be interested in what the neighbors thought of me, because this was for a little it was sort of a party,
party
house for a
house.
short period of time.
Remember
And
your New Year's party?
No.
right.
And you had
And
the fun lights.
and that was fun. Like that was adult parties, which are fine, right?
I had proper fucking kid parties, allegedly.
And we did too.
Yeah.
And that's like a whole other
That's a whole
ball
other
of
barrel
wax.
of monkeys. Yeah.
But it's like the cops never got called, and nobody that came to my parties ever fucked with the neighbors at all. You know what I mean? It was like all in here.
Yes.
And it's like everyone has parties, but nobody's fucking.
Yeah, people aren't like stumbling out, crashing
And there's
into your
not
mailbox.
fucking
and shit.
fires or shooting.
Yeah.
It's like there's
Shootings.
and it's like there's no expectation to be like, oh hi, how are you doing? Hello, welcome. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
everyone keeps to themselves, but it's also like, you know, okay, so I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna do it. I texted all you guys because my across the street neighbor, they just had a baby, right?
Yes.
We've talked once or twice because they had a yard sale and I went over and talked and bought some shit. And now it's like a wave situation only.
Yeah.
And then I was driving around and I saw them outside with their baby. I stopped and I rolled down the window and I said, congratulations and all that. Because, you know, I mean,
Is you're a human person?
yeah. And like I've had a baby. Now I get it. Now, like I'm so excited by babies and I'm so like before, you know, when you're 18 and you find out a friend of yours is pregnant, it's like, oh no.
Yeah, right.
And then
Yep.
it's like, and
Oh, no.
I carried that for a long time because I didn't have kids till I was 30, whatever. But now
I thought you were 29.
whatever. Sometimes I'm 17. It depends.
It depends on
how
who
I
you're talking to on Facebook.
Yes. But yeah, so but now, you know, I just love kids and babies, and it's just, you know, sometimes you have to have a kid to change in that way, which is fine. But it's like, so I really want to just get them a box of diapers. I think I'm gonna go size 2 because they're not newborn diapers that long.
No.
One is not that long.
And
Yeah.
they're gonna get a lot of that shit at the shower.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
I
know-
remember
you
Phoebe
want,
being
like-
in 1s and 2s for.
You want
Yeah.
3s, 4, like that's
You want
the
to
stuff
stock
where they
up for
start
the
to.
future.
Yeah.
That's where they start to run out.
That's a good point. I might even go 3
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I don't think we bought a single newborn diaper because we were loaded, and then we had a bunch of 1s as
Yeah.
well. But
Even with clothes, like I remember being like, yeah, I got so many like newborn
Yeah.
and like
and they're
0
not
to
in
3.
newborn like
Yeah.
for a
0 to
long
3
No.
months but then once you're out of all those clothes, now it's like,
Now you got to go buy clothes.
you got to buy clothes every fucking season
It's
because they're
crazy.
growing so fast.
it's truly like I changed my phone now to where it's it'll be pictures of Sal and they change like every 10 minutes or something.
On your background?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's like
Do you have an iPhone?
yeah.
And
Right now
you
it's
can do
on,
that.
huh?
That's so cute.
You can do it.
You guys want to see mine?
Yes. But it's like, so I see all these pictures all day
Ew, it's fucking
of
gross.
oh baby girl.
Isn't she so cute?
But it's
Good
like
one.
I'm constantly reminded of like my
Look how
guy's
little
not
he
a
was.
little
He's
guy
not a baby anymore,
It's
dog.
like it's
He's
like
You
just
got a
getting cuter
toddler.
and cuter too.
let's get into concert talk real quick, and I'll go first because I only went to one.
Oh, that was a quick switch.
No, because
What the fuck?
no, because this is part of it. It ties into this.
Oh, okay.
So
Is
I
it
was
would
at
help you?
yes,
Um,
I was at a concert the other day. So
oh, you were taking that off.
I was trying not to.
Oh,
but
my
anyway.
bad.
So I went to a concert at the Fillmore, and I was so fucking nervous for this concert because I was going solo. The last solo concert I went to was not a great experience.
How do you do that?
I'm scared.
It's either-
I'm scared.
Because I'm scared
It's either
too.
you don't go.
It's either
or, yeah.
because concerts are once in a lifetime.
That's so true, though.
This tour with this lineup is only going to happen this one time. If I don't go, I'm going to miss it. And I can't because I can't get someone to go with me. I'm not going to go.
It's weird that you've like never asked me.
Shut up.
Oh shit!
I would have gone with you.
Bullshit.
That's
bullshit.
a fucking.
That's a
damn.
shot over the bow.
That is
by
a
the way.
shot
Okay.
fired.
Not what I said. I'm
Okay.
fucking chiming in.
So anyway, so I went to see Waxahachie with Tim Heidecker. I bought a Tim Heidecker hat. And this band called Gladdy, which I didn't know before, but I was like, let me do some research on them. Let me give them a listen beforehand. And guess what? It's an indie rock band with a female singer. Exactly
It's
my
right
shit.
up your alley.
You know, right?
Yeah.
And I listened to their album like 1,000 times before the concert. So it's like, okay, I'm going to this concert. All 3 bands I'm into. I don't have any wasted time. So I get there early because I think in my head, everyone in the world is into each of these 3
Right.
bands equally. So I'm like
No.
having a panic attack. I'm like, I'm going to be all the way in the back. I'm not going to be able to see. It's going to fucking suck. So I get there. I get dropped off. Tommy drives me. He drops me off. I walk in and no problems. Easy to get in. And then like have you ever been to the Fillmore?
Love it.
There's like the front areas like bars and stuff, and then
Mhm.
there's a wall, and then you go around the wall and you're in the show floor. So I'm like, well, can I go around? Empty. It's like there's no one there. I'm like, oh shit, this might be a good night after all. I walk all the way up. The rail's full, right? But I'm like right behind the rail. I'm like second row, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get anything to drink. I'm just going to stand here.
Fucking
'Cause
parking yourself.
I pissed before I went on the floor.
you knew. You were like,
And I'm
this
like,
is
I
it.
haven't drank all day. I'm not going to drink. This is where I'm going to be. So I got my spot, and it was just amazing. It was an amazing show. I was like fucking second row all night. I could sing every song that was played unless they were new songs, but whatever. So I was like in it all night, and it was great. But the reason I bring this up is between the second and third act, between Tim Heidecker and Waxahachie, there's these 2 younger dudes talking, right? Very talkative, drunk, smelled like IPAs, whatever. They were talking. I brought earplugs, and I put earplugs in between the acts because I just don't want to hear people talk. It annoys me. But I couldn't help it. And they were talking, and the one guy was talking about how his wife is pregnant, right? And they're talking and talking. And they're talking to these other 2 people, and they're all 4 of them are drunk, and they're all like, "Ugh." And he's talking to me. He's like, man, I'm scared. I'm so scared. And then I was like, you know what? I got to talk to this guy. So I like pull out my earplugs, and I'm like, I was like, don't be scared, dude. And I just went on. I just had a fucking long talk with this guy. I was like, dude, you're going to know what to do right away. Like, and then like, so I had the opportunity to pull out my phone and show pictures out of all these people, and they were all like, oh, he's so cool. And I was talking to him, and I was just like, brother, okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you, you're gonna get your shit rocked week 1 because you're not gonna sleep. It's gonna be fucking hard that week. But guess what? That week, that whole period of time when they're very, very newborn is nothing. That is gone like that.
I tried.
And
I try to tell everyone.
It's
that.
like, yeah, it's hard, but it's like
I barely even remember
it's,
it now.
It's over. It's
the
like
newborn phase is a false sense of security because
Yeah.
you're like, wow, they
In a
just
lot of
sleep all the
ways.
time.
they sleep a lot and they cry, and then you get them to sleep, and then you're like relieved. And
It
it's like,
just
okay.
gets harder in different ways
For
when they
sure.
get older.
But it's like if you know, there's people that are scum that don't deserve it. But if you are a good person in your heart and you're a parent, it's all good. Even the hard stuff is good. It's like, I was just like, dude, you're going to feel love in ways you didn't know existed. You're going to be fine. You're going to know what to do. And I could tell he was like so glad that I said that to him, like just give him reassurance. Like, dude, I've been there less like a year and a half ago. It's fine. Don't be scared. But then I was like, but you're kind of like an idiot. So you're probably going to fuck it up. No.
It seems like maybe none of his friends that he was there with had kids or
No,
something.
the
So
other
they're all
guy-
like, yeah,
so,
dude,
yeah.
I'd be scared too. I don't
So
know.
the dude he was with didn't have a kid. And then the 2 people that they were talking to so they were talking to these 2 people, a couple. And as soon as I jumped into the conversation and showed them the picture of Sal, I could tell that they were like, thank God this dude talked to him, because they immediately transitioned way out of the conversation and I took it over. Because these two, especially the dude I was talking to, were like super talkative dudes.
Yeah.
And like maybe these people didn't necessarily want to be in this fucking loud ass
And
conversation
that's
with them.
fine.
Whatever. So like I intercepted it. They got to do their own thing. I got to talk about my son, which, you know, I love to do and show pictures and stuff. And he was showing me pictures of his nursery that he has a Studio Ghibli mural painted on.
That's
and it was just
badass.
great. It was great. It was a great night all around. I was fucking making eye contact with my heroes all night. It was awesome.
That's cool.
I was very happy. And now, because after the last show, I was like, do I even like going to concerts anymore? Not the last show I went by myself. The last show before that was Boy Genius, which was like perfect.
It was so fun.
But then when I went to see Wise Blood, there's a motherfucker in a Civil War hat that I hate to this day. But
Wait, is that how you say that? Wise blood?
Wise
I thought
blood.
it was Ways.
Wise Blood. But anyway, it was great. And I love concerts. And Tammy and I are going to see Vampire Weekend later this month.
You are?
Yeah, we bought
Good for
tickets.
you.
I'll tell you how much we paid off air because it's embarrassing. But
I mean, that's just concerts these days, except for how much did you pay for Waxahachie?
so it was like all together with fees and everything, it was like $60.
Yeah, that's like
standing
okay
room.
to me, but
Yeah.
like anything else, like it's just it's hard. It's if
Yeah.
it's not people who are little known,
Yeah, you're spending
then
a
you're
ton of money.
spending at least $100.
I looked at Olivia Rodrigo tickets day of because they're usually cheap day of. I could get one like in the last row of the Wells Fargo Center for $700, dude.
That's crazy.
Wait, who?
Olivia
She's-
Rodrigo.
She's a new pop star, but she's very, very popular right now. So
I mean, she has 2 perfect albums.
I've actually never listened to her. I know a couple of her, like, you know, the ones that have blown up, but that's it.
Of the new pop stars, I think she's my favorite. I mean, I know she's my favorite, but I think she's really good. Anyway, I went to one concert in the last 2 months.
I went
Brittany's went to.
I went to 4
4.
since I've seen you guys last.
4.
Jesus
4.
Christ.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Sad.
the first one was I went to Sad Summer Festival
Okay.
at the beginning of August.
It sounds
and
like
that
something
was-
Warren likes.
It was like a, you know, like an emo band type festival.
yeah.
But I went for the Wonder Years.
Oh,
They headlined, and it was the
Yo.
only show on the festival that they headlined because it was in Philly. So they headlined
are
it, and it was
fucking incredible
fucking
live.
fun. I had so much fun. Yeah, it was great. That was my 3rd time seeing them live.
Where
they
was
came
this?
out swinging for a song.
No, last.
No.
Last.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep. So that was great. I didn't expect them to headline because the two main co-headliners were The Main and Mayday Parade. The Wonder Years on the list of artists was like kind of down there. So I thought maybe they'd be early, but they headlined because it was Philly. So
Mike,
it was
you got to get on. You got to get on them.
yeah, they're so good.
They're too fucking good.
They're there. That song
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
I've tried.
No, you
I've
got to
tried-
really try.
Am I too like?
Can I send you a playlist of my favorite
Please,
songs of theirs?
please
Okay.
do, because here's my worry with them is that okay, they're an emo band, right?
They're like
No.
pop punk.
Pop
Yeah.
punk emo.
I wouldn't call them emo.
Right, but like that world.
Sure.
And it's like all those bands that I'm into are the ones that I was into, that I got into when I was of a certain age.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I understand.
So sometimes when I'm trying to get into a band of that style, I feel
It's
Let me
harder,
age
it's
out
harder
of it.
when
Let
you're
me
older,
tell
yeah.
you what separates them
okay.
from bands. of
Why
their-
don't you?
I will.
Why don't you tell me?
It's the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's the songwriting.
Okay.
And they're so fun to sing along to too. I don't
Uh-uh.
know. That's me and my friend who went where we were screaming the lyrics at the top of our lungs and literally there were people around us who were like wanted to take our picture because they thought we were the cutest best friends they've ever seen. Well, somebody thought we were a couple, and I was like, no.
No,
I said, let
okay.
me shut that down.
Okay, I'm married
This is my bestie. No, but we had so much fun, and they're
They
really
are
fun to sing along
Unbelievable.
to the Wonder Years.
to the Wonder Years.
Kevin Arnold.
I used to love that show.
Me too. So, where was that at? Camden, Man. It was at the Man.
I like
But-
the man.
I love the man,
Similar to Camden though.
but like nicer, but
Mhm.
nice. But I like it, but it's a festival, but it's you it's not like there's multiple acts going on because they have 2 stages there.
It was supposed to be at the Skyline stage only. So, no, there was never going to be 2 acts at the same time,
Right.
but it was raining all day.
Yeah.
So they moved it to the under the pavilion. And it was all the seats were just first come, first serve.
Fuck that.
So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try to get close. I don't fucking care.
I'm just here to get fucked up and
and
hit my jam bar.
Yeah, my jam bar.
Is that what it's
called? A
called?
geek bar.
Geek bar. Mhm.
So
Next.
anyway,
Oh, I'm
next
so jealous of
concert.
that.
Sad Summer
Fuck.
Fest.
That was so
The Wonder
fun.
Years are too good, man.
And I hope
You
they
gave me
come
the
ar-
record. I
hope they
listened
come
to the
around
record you
again
gave me.
soon.
that record is fantastic.
Listen,
one?
I listened to it.
Hum goes on forever.
Okay, I'm gonna send you.
Give me a list.
I'll send you a playlist. And it was fun to see Mayday Parade. If you guys know anything from them, I only know
I'm
like
also
th-
going to send you a playlist.
3
And I want to see
songs.
how different they are.
I
Okay,
will rate the
that's fun.
playlists, and one of you will no longer be my friend.
Fuck.
And then my next one was Slipknot 2 days after that.
Yo, let me tell you this video I saw because
From that show.
yeah, because they played at Camden,
Mhm.
which has a huge lawn area,
That's where I was.
and they played at night. So
Mhm.
this video was like of pitch black outdoor huge mosh pit
Mhm.
1,000 miles from the
Oh,
band.
from
It
in the
was-
lawn.
because it was in
Oh,
the
yeah,
lawn. It
people
was like
were-
it was like the fucking band is in the next county and there's this
Yeah.
huge pit.
It's on a
People-
delay.
Yeah.
People were forming circle pits in the
They're on a
lawn.
completely different song that does not need it.
Yeah, we were
Uh,
and Knocked Loose opened up,
Oh,
if you guys
boy.
know of them.
Yep.
And so my sister-in-law's
They've been around forever.
fiance,
They're getting
my
a lot of
brother-in-law.
traction right now.
Yeah, they're good. I like them a lot. But they opened up along with another band. I don't know who they were. But we were like kind of a part of the circle. I didn't jump in, but my brother-in-laws, they both jumped in the circle pit.
dude.
It wasn't a very aggressive one. Everyone's
No,
just
they're
running
just running
around
in a circle, having fun. I mean, Slipknot at this point's classic rock.
Yeah.
They're an old band.
No, this was for Knocked Loose.
Oh,
Was Slipknot good live?
Yeah, we're so good.
Yeah.
And
was
they
it like
played,
this?
they played their whole self-titled
Right,
album
which is
fuck.
sick.
from front to back, and then like some.
I
No,
get-
it was
I get
that's,
what you
that
did,
was
Mike.
it. Yeah, so it was, and some of
I
those
did it
songs they
on
haven't
purpose.
performed for 15 years
Yeah.
or
Yes.
something. So, and they had like their vintage style
Yeah, their-
jumpsuits
and their masks, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
fucking
It's really
fun. It
cool.
was so cool.
I saw them in 2001.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
The Pledge of Allegiance tour with them and System of a Down. I've said this a million times.
I love System of a
and
Down.
they're it's both very
What a show.
anti-American imperialism acts, and it was like a month after 9/11. It was a very odd atmosphere, but I
Yeah.
mean they fucking rock. System of a Down, yeah, he.
They like don't tour anymore. I
No.
wish that they did because I
No.
love them. And then after that, it was Incubus.
No,
Incubus and Coheed and Cambria.
How do you do it?
They
Right?
played
Wait, they
together.
didn't play that song, unfortunately.
They played a full
They
album,
played- So they played Morning View.
which is what?
It
Which
has,
album?
it
Their-
has Wish
their
You Were
biggest one?
Here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I don't
Burn.
remember the fucking other ones.
Mm,
Pardon me. Pardon
yeah.
me.
Wait, those are two
No,
different albums.
No, pardon
Fuck
me. They
knows.
played Pardon Me at the end. They
because
played
that was
they
probably
played Drive, Pardon Me,
Yeah.
and they played I forget what else at the end. But it has Wish You Were Here. It has fucking
the other
whatever.
one
The
that
other
came
one.
out in that cycle.
The first song on that album is really good, and I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, they were good, but a lot of them was like kind of boring for me because I didn't know that entire album from front to back. I know
Mhm.
like the hits off of it.
Yes.
So it got really trancy after a while, and I
Yeah.
had a lot to drink, and I was just like, literally, I had to take a lap around Wells Fargo,
gonna
or
fall
else I was going to
asleep.
fall asleep. But Coheed and Cambria was
Oh.
fucking good.
They're so good live.
But we were just so far up there. It was at Wells Fargo, and if I didn't get seats like way up there, I would have paid a lot of money. So whatever. I just wanted to see Coheed. That was probably my fifth time.
They're
My
so
fifth time
good.
seeing them.
I wish I saw them. My cousin saw them about a month before, and the lead singer was sick and couldn't sing, so he saw like
Instrumental
an
version.
instrumental concert.
That
Wow,
sucks.
I would
That
be,
sucks.
I'd be pissed.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I would be
Yeah.
pissed. This is the first time I saw them though, where they weren't just playing a specific album from front to back. That's
Oh,
usually
they were just playing a mix.
they were just playing a mix.
It was
'cause
an
they were
opening set too. Did they just play fucking bangers?
Oh, yeah, it was a good
their,
mix.
What was their opening song?
They
Opening.
opened for Incubus.
Yeah.
What a fucking piece of shit.
Opening song was "Keeping Secrets of Silent
Yeah.
Earth."
Unbelievable! I would have fucking
Yeah, it was fucking good.
jumped
They
off the
played
balcony.
Some bangers, but they also left out a few that I saw on their set list from past shows that I was kind of sad
Oh,
about.
you got yourself typed up.
I got myself hyped up for certain songs. I do that
Mhm.
all the time, and then they like left out a few of them, but it was still really good. But I would rather see them do a full album all the way through because all of their albums are good from front
Yes.
to back. So, anywho, saw them, and then 2 days that was my third one, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So 2 days after that, the day after that, actually, I was like, Avril Lavigne's coming to town tomorrow. I know my sister-in-law and a couple friends are going, and I fucking want to go. Lawn seats were $60, which is like crazy to me, but I was like, fuck it. I'm going. I texted Parker. We were supposed to go out for drinks anyway that Thursday
Mhm.
after work. I had to work until 7. I had to work from 11 to 7
In which town?
in Westchester.
Okay.
And I texted Parker and I was like, do you want to go to Avril Lavigne instead of going for drinks? Like, let's just fucking buy tickets. And so we did. And unfortunately, so we did it. We bought the tickets. We zoomed up there after I was done work. I worked a full book day and then just like changed and
And you
zoomed
finished
up
at
to
7
Camden.
and had to get
Finished
to
at-
Camden
It took
from
an
Westchester.
hour and 10 minutes to
Right.
get to Camden. So
Right.
Long ride.
it
Yeah.
was a long
Yeah.
ride. We missed Simple Plan opened up, and I'm fucking pissed that I missed them
Oh, wow.
because I love Simple Plan.
Yes, they're very good.
They did Scooby Doo and everything, and I missed out. But we got there just in time for Avril Lavigne to come on.
Okay.
And a plus, my best friend, maid of honor in my wedding, who lives in California now, called me right after I bought the tickets and
Yeah.
was like, "What are you doing? I'm home." And I was like, "Buy tickets to Avril Lavigne tomorrow," and she did. So she met me there.
Oh, come
I haven't seen her
on.
in a year. So she met us. We all had a fucking good time. Avril Lavigne came on. They did Simple Plan actually did come out and do Addicted with
That's
Avril.
fun.
Avril.
Hey,
so like at least I got to see a little bit of them, and it was her greatest hits tour. So she did
Oh,
all the
man.
I knew every single song, and
Yeah.
I just had the best night ever. And
Was there a circle pit for Avril?
no,
Out in the lawn?
How old is she at this point?
she's got to be at least pushing forward, like 39, 40.
Ew,
I don't
that's
know.
at
disgusting.
You
least.
guys are fucking gross.
Whoever-
Maybe she's
least.
over 40. I don't
Whoever's
know.
that age should die.
Everybody thinks that she's actually dead, and this isn't really
yeah,
her.
it's a clone,
It's
right?
a clone. Her name is like Madison or fucking something like that.
I'm
and it
very
starts with an M.
glad she's not dating the Chad Kroger anymore. That
Oh
was
my
weird.
god, she was dating Derek from
well, that makes a
Sum
lot more
41.
from
sense.
41 too. But now I don't know. She's dating Tyga.
Is she?
Yeah,
God
or
bless.
was for a while. But the whole time I was watching her though, I kept thinking about that rumor, and I was like, no, she seems weird.
Is that her?
That's not her. She seems fucking weird. And my sister-in-law was like,
Shut the fuck
she's
up.
she was like, she's an alien.
There's a scar
They
behind
were
her
all
ear.
they were all smoked.
She
Yeah, they were like, she's an alien.
she turns 40 this month.
God
That was right.
bless.
Yes.
Did she have the tie? Did she like dress in her classic, or did she do
No,
costume changes?
She did. You know, when she kind of like, I don't think she did any costume changes. I wasn't really paying attention, but I was
She
just,
did,
I
like,
was just listening
the
and singing.
white tank top.
It
with
was
the
like-
under.
It was like, you know, when she started doing, hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend. It was like that style, like punk princess style. It wasn't
Canadian.
like, it wasn't skater boy tie with the
Yes.
cargo pants style, which I wish it was the thing. But
Here's
she looks,
something.
if it really is her, she looks amazing.
Yeah.
I'll end it there.
We love her. She's the best. We wish her the best. Here's something I noticed. I saw Waxahachie, right?
Uh-huh.
And she dressed, she was beautiful.
Mhm.
She had her makeup done, and a dress. She looked fucking great. Her bass player, Ellie,
Is it a full girl band?
no,
Oh,
Ellie, also very nice outfit, right? Looked great. And then 4 of the rattiest dressed white dudes you've ever seen in your life that all look like shit. I was
that's
like,
cool of them, though.
yeah, yeah.
I like that.
It was great.
I need to tell a concert story.
You got one?
Unbelievably, I do need to tell one.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna make this super quick. A couple weeks ago at my place of employment,
Yeah.
it was Founders Day. So the founder of our company, he's not with the company anymore. But he's a big name in the Kennett Square area.
Okay.
He owns a
Oh,
place.
You work in Kennett Square?
I do. He owns a place called the Creamery.
I
If you've
love
ever
that
heard of
place.
Heard of
Oh
it.
wow,
He
I love
owns
that
it. That's his place. So he came to our work and he was doing like talks and meeting with people and just like, shaking hands, all that stuff. He's a great dude.
Mhm.
Super nice guy. And then afterwards, everyone was gonna go and hang out at the Creamery and like party and drink and have food and all that stuff.
Place
Hell yeah,
rocks.
dude.
That place rocks.
People were gonna come that like are no longer with the company, like alumni, like just come hang out and do
Yeah.
that. So I did not go because I don't want to leave Megan home with the kids like I did tonight. So I was
Sorry,
like,
Megan.
I'm not gonna go have drinks, and I don't really do a lot like after work. Like it's just I don't have the time. But they decided that they were gonna surprise him by having his favorite band perform at the fucking Creamery.
What?
Do you want to know
was
who
it?
his favorite band is?
Hmm.
Guns N' Roses.
I'm fucking dying
So,
right now. I'm dying.
His favorite band is fucking Kansas. And Kansas played
at the
at
Creamery?
the Creamery a full fucking set,
Wait, no, I'm losing my
Wait
mind.
and
a
I missed
second.
it. I
You-
missed it.
You didn't go.
I did not go.
Not only does the Creamery fucking rule, but then Kansas
Yes,
played a
they
full
got
set.
Kansas to drive their tour bus to the Creamery in Kennett Square, and they played a full set, and then went and hung out with him after.
Wait,
I was upset before
like-
when I heard you missed
like
out on
Dance
going.
with me, Kansas.
Like Carry On Wayward Son, Kansas.
Carry
oh wow.
Yes.
I was upset at first just hearing that you missed out on going to the Creamery, and then
Yeah.
and then that.
And then Kansas, yes.
Dude, that's
Jeez.
not how rich are they?
Who?
Obviously.
Who did this for him?
I probably my company and like his wife.
Oh.
And he's a really good dude.
I wonder how much
Like-
they paid for that.
We were ballparking it. It's got to be at
50
least
grand.
no.
At least.
It's got to be at least 100. At
That's-
least.
Yeah.
At least.
The private
Dude, the
private
next day
set.
they had a set in fucking Chicago.
Could you
They're
imagine?
all
Okay, all right,
Lord.
man, yeah,
They're
that's
a
a
touring band.
Could you imagine somebody like you just having first of all us like a surprise little party for your
Yes.
birthday,
Oh,
and
His
then being
face.
like,
oh
oh,
my god.
by the way, we got your favorite
Yes.
band to come play
Kansas
here,
is here, brother.
and then they're gonna hang out with
Yeah,
you
and
after.
you're gonna stand right directly in front of them while they play a whole set for you.
I
250.
could die that night.
Yeah.
Happily. That is amazing. Wow.
It's wild.
My
I was
mind
like,
is
what
blown.
the fuck? Because
That's
they were
cool.
like, yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna hang out. I was like, there's probably gonna be like some surprises. So I came in the next day. I was like, what went on? And I got a fucking video sent to me over Slack, and it was them playing "Carry On Wayward Son." And I was
It's
like, you gotta be
something
shitting me.
You could have never imagined.
never,
ever.
never.
Oh my
Dude.
god, dude, that's so
None
funny.
of your coworkers gave you a heads up, like, "Hey,
No
you're
one,
gonna
no
want
one.
to fucking
There
go."
was like 3 people in the whole company that knew.
That's great.
It was a surprise to everyone.
Wow.
including you.
Oh yeah.
and for Adam, we got him this fucking cake. So it's pretty much the same.
And your favorite band is upstairs right now.
Who is your favorite band?
Oh, geez.
Kansas.
Yeah, I hope it's Kansas
here they
because
are. This is between there and Chicago. No. Geez, my favorite band. I guess music wise, probably the Rolling Stones.
The
Okay.
Stones, dude.
Yeah, like-
okay.
You just missed out on them. They were around recently,
and
probably for a lot of money to go see. I don't know.
we all have
Yeah,
these concert
yeah.
stories. Our boy still has not
Come
been
on,
to
man.
a concert.
Do you
all-
like Corn?
Like 1 or 2 songs.
I'm going
No.
Corn tickets for Corn next weekend, which I'm going to, are $20.
I know you're going. It's so the other day,
Guys, get tickets. Guys, go see Corn with me.
This was like 2 days ago. April, I came downstairs and April was like watching the morning news. We don't have cable. I have an HD antenna, so you get 3, 6, 10, whatever it is. And April's like, "Did you know that Corn still tours?" And I was like, "Yeah." I said,
I mean, what else are they
I
gonna do?
said
They're-
BK's going to see him. She's like, "Are they at a concert?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
literally had this conversation with April like 2 days ago.
So the set list is great. Okay.
Is it?
You'll know
Because
every
my
song.
question was because they haven't
been
stopped
making-
releasing
no,
albums.
yeah, I know.
They
there's
have like
too many.
Don't
Korn
worry, there's
albums.
no new stuff.
Good.
Oh wow,
No new
that's
stuff.
hilarious.
Just the classics.
Yeah.
I looked at the whole set list
Well,
and
they know
it's-
what people want.
and Gojira is opening.
Oh shit!
Yeah, get tickets, guys.
I'm not gonna do
Come
that.
hang out with me in the lawn. in
Where is this
Camden.
corn concert being held at, my friend?
Camden,
Camden, I'm
babes.
sure.
Camden.
Camden, $20 for lawn tickets. Come
That's
hang out
$20
with me.
make you holler.
$20 make you holla. Maybe 30 with fees, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. And I don't know if you guys know who Spirit Box is, but they're
course.
also opening. It's a female lead singer.
Now let me ask you guys this, because I know from playing the music game with you guys, you're all big Linkin Park heads.
I actually love Linkin
Linkin
Park,
Park.
and I'm sad
I-
I never saw them with Chester.
My question is, how do you feel about, because they just announced a new touring lead singer,
Yep.
and it's a lady. I haven't listened. I don't know what she
I haven't
sounds
listened
like.
either, but I've never heard
Yeah.
of her. or
I
her
heard she's a
band or her old
Scientologist.
band.
Yeah, I have
She's either
listened.
good or she isn't.
She comes with some baggage,
Really?
Like
Yeah,
said
like-
she's a Scientologist.
and that was a big Danny Masterson defender.
Oh yeah,
which
yikes!
is a bad
Yikes.
look.
He's in
Yeah.
prison for rape,
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Not at all.
but musically, because I mean, you
So they
guys.
released a
I mean,
new
you still
song.
listen to Michael Jackson. You say I support his crimes
Yeah,
too.
I do. I listen to him because of what he did, not
Yes,
because
I
his music
know.
is any good.
When it comes on the grocery store, you're like, yes, I love every single thing about him, including
Yes,
his weird white
Every
face.
single thing, and his nose that fell off.
Oh,
So, yeah, it's fine.
okay.
I think they should not have bothered.
Yeah, what are we doing?
I think
here?
they should have went on tour and just for
I think they should just
Chester's
be-
parts just
Just
left
play it.
silence. Just
or just
Total
play
silence.
it
Like
over.
fucking what's their face? No, what's Freebird? Leonard,
Leonard
Skinner.
Skinner.
Where they just like they put the light on the hat on the fucking mic stand.
Yeah. Or they should have just like
They
That's
should have
weird.
just made
they should have got
a new
that little
band.
Filipino guy that sings so well for Journey. That sounds like Steve Perry. They
Mm.
should have just got him.
Right before this announcement was made,
Okay.
everybody. So sorry.
No.
There was a big rumor that Derek Whibley
Yes.
was
So-
going to be their new
Because
singer,
he
and he
made-
has done.
Yes.
He's come out with them on stage and performed.
The
songs
reason
with
that
them
that happened is because they teased a big announcement on a day, and he also teased a big announcement
on that same day. Yeah,
Who is that?
Derek,
from Sum
singer from
41.
Sum
I was going to look it
Oh,
up. I'm glad
okay.
you asked.
we
Wait,
literally
wait.
just talked about him with Avril Lavigne. You
I don't know
fucking,
his fucking
Yeah,
name.
so I looked up a video of him singing
It's
with them,
good.
and it's good.
It is good.
It's good. It's not Chester, obviously. but,
nobody
like,
is.
it's
He's
good.
gone, man.
He's dead, actually.
He's
Yes.
actually rest in peace.
I sing them down. Ra-pa-pa.
Yeah, it's whatever.
You know how like the internet algorithms love to like feed you things that they think will, you will hate them, so that you'll get into
My
their
friend
weird,
Virgil.
Yeah.
their weird sorcery. I saw
Hey,
the,
Virgil.
one of the things
Virgil.
came through. It was like, what's the most overrated band? And I'm a comment whore. They make
You
me
are
laugh.
in those comment sections. I avoid them like the
They
plague.
make
You,
me
you
laugh.
want to get trolled by these people.
Oh, I have comments with 30,000
crazy,
interactions.
crazy.
And it was like, what's the most overrated band? And it was like Linkin Park.
Oh,
Park.
fuck
I'm
no,
looking at it,
I'm
it's like,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hybrid
I'm
Theory.
sorry.
Come on.
You're out of your fucking mind.
The most overrated.
Yeah, you can dislike Linkin Park. There's
And-
nothing wrong with
and
that.
like through different eras of albums that they put out, like there are at least 2 or 3 hits off of like every out like that
yes.
for years and years and years. Like whether you like that era of them or not, like they are killing. They were always
Let me
killing
ask you
it.
this. Sorry,
Good.
I know Korn kind of had a TikTok. Like, how does Gen Z feel about? Like, does Gen Z really like new metal, or is it just like? 'Cause it-
Ironically,
Yeah,
It's so girly pop. Like they're doing that with Slipknot songs too. Slipknot released like a newer song,
Mhm.
and now the girls are making videos the same way they were making with Korn, where
Yeah.
it's like, oh, Slipknot is so girly pop, and it's like it's because of the way that the beat is. They feel like they can like dance to it. And I'm like, I don't think that if they actually went through the whole catalog of Slipknot or Korn, I feel like they would maybe like 2 songs. Like I don't think that they really like new metal, but
Yeah, I don't think chicks like music, right?
no, they don't.
traditionally, no.
You know what I mean though? Like
Yeah.
these girls are it's the songs that are like, y'all want a single say fuck that. Fuck
No.
fuck that. Like they like that song because it's like
Bad.
it's not
They like it
bad.
'cause
I
it's
like
bad.
I like that
It's not
song. Don't
good.
get me wrong.
No,
but
like TikTok, there's a portion of the song that's cool that works in a TikTok.
the one that goes boom, 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 ding, 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 and they're like doing their makeup.
And like
So girly pop.
they weren't in 1999 dressing as stupidly as I was,
Mm.
and just like
They weren't in Hot Topic.
getting zero attention from any woman. You know what I mean? It's like, where were you back then, toots? Okay. I was in hell reading Hit Parader with no friends.
Dude, Circus Magazine.
I had a subscription. One of my Christmas gifts was a subscription to Hit Parader. How many articles did I
What's
read?
that?
It's
a-
like it's like a
Yeah, it's a
like
new metal magazine.
Oh.
Metal
magazine. God, I wish I still
Cool.
had those. I did not. I mean, I may have cut out the pictures of Kitty.
I was an alternative press fellow.
Oh, AP. Anyway,
Who's Kitty?
A band.
A band?
Kitty was a
Lady
a
band.
new
What's
metal
their hit? What's their
girl
hit song?
group.
They don't have one.
I don't know what it's called, but they had
That's
one.
exactly.
They had a hit from back then.
They didn't.
Shut the fuck up. Stop talking down to everyone.
I want to Spotify them. I might know one.
Pull it up. I'm interested
Are they
to
like?
see.
Are they new metal or are they like garbage? Are they like
No, they're from the new
hole?
metal
Are
area.
they like a hole?
They still tour.
No, they're not like whole.
No. Plug it in.
Okay.
Do you know Kitty?
No.
They're like this. Meow. We're Kitty. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't know if I should have put headphones or other device, but I
Who gives a fuck, dude?
Kitty with a Y.
Kittie. Right?
So get off. You can eat a dick.
Oh, Brackish is probably. Put on Brackish, please.
I want to hear you can eat a dick.
Well, oh, this is it.
I've never heard of this band.
MTV2. This would come on before school. And it's just like 4 fucking babes. And I'm like, nobody at my high school dresses like this.
I feel like I might have heard of Spit before.
Put it on. That is so new metal. That
That's
guitar
new
riff.
metal.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
metal.
This is Hit Parader. This is Circus Magazine.
Yeah, I don't really know them though.
They still tour.
Okay, girl.
Pretty brutal.
Wow.
But it was like I would just like go to the Grand Run Mall and just hang out at Hot Topic and like see hot chicks and just say not even talking to them is not
No,
going to happen
no.
at all.
You,
But now
you're
everybody
hoping
wants to
that
be
they're
guy.
going to talk to you.
Yeah, which
but
they
they're
would
not. They're
because
not
I had a
going to.
fucking bowl cut. I
Yeah,
looked like
that's
an
not
idiot.
happening. Yeah, man. Dude, we're like on the same wavelength.
Yeah. I had
You know,
a
I
black
had
t-shirt,
a
but I
bowl
also
cut.
had like fucking straight leg Lee
Yeah,
jeans.
yeah.
You didn't have trip pants like
no,
all the cool
no,
kids?
no. I that was like I chickened out. Like I was like, I'm gonna go what
UFO
is known
pants.
as goth in our school is called freak. So I was like, I'm going freak because I was into, goth chicks.
Yes.
And then but I chickened out at the pants. So I was always like a half ass. Like I had like the ball necklace, right? I had
Yes.
You gotta
shitty
go full on if you're gonna.
I
chain,
know, I
chain
know.
wallet,
Chain wallet, but like
ball necklace,
spiked
up hair.
spiked hair, but like bugle boy jeans. Boot cut bugle boys, just like a total
You
dork.
couldn't even see that. It was like you were wearing 2 skirts.
Jesus Christ, man.
I chickened out at the pants because at the end of the day, I did not want to disappoint my parents. You know what I mean? Like I did not
It's
want them.
okay. I
I-
didn't have the confidence to go full goth
Dude,
too,
it's
as
tough.
much as I wanted
Do you
to.
Yeah,
know
yeah.
how much shit I got for painting my fingernails?
Oh, dude, I got my sister to paint 2 of my nails like silver, and I was like, "Can you paint them black?" And she was like, "No, absolutely not." And then,
That's Satanist.
yeah, but I was like, well, at least Silver is like the band Orgy from their Blue Monday video. I'm into them as well.
We used to draw with silver sharpies on
Oh,
our fingers
pretty
and
sick.
be like,
I used to steal nail polish from the Rite Aid. Paint my nails black.
That's cool. I would
I
do.
guess.
I'll
I guess it was cool.
I'll roll into work tomorrow full black nails.
I
Like,
dare you.
I'm off tomorrow though. I'll just show
Just
up
go there anyway.
on my day off. And
I
be
always
like,
thought my black nail polish looked better chipped,
a little chip.
like a lot chipped, like
Oh,
just
yeah.
fucking nasty.
Do you remember? Do they still make it? It was like called like Crackle or something.
Yeah, that shit's so ugly. It was. It
It's
was
gonna
big.
come back
It
on
was big
TikTok.
when I was in hair school, which was like 2012, 2011,
Jeez.
2012.
Yeah.
So ugly.
Man, I do love music though, and I think, do we miss Weezer?
Did you miss
I think
them?
actually they're this
they're-
weekend.
they're-
The Killers and Weezer are coming around this
Killers
weekend.
was
Oh, they were last
weekend.
weekend.
Because I'm just thinking about our boy here.
Weezer might have been last weekend too.
Because Weezer was touring the Blue album.
That's one
I'm
I
like,
would,
Adam,
I would go.
that's, like,
I
perfect for
love
Adam.
the Blue album.
I actually didn't know they were touring the Blue album. I would have went to that too.
I don't think they played here yet.
I would have
Are
done
you
that
sure?
as well.
Is it
yeah.
next? I'm about to look it up.
Look it up.
Maybe I'll be spontaneous
Oh,
again.
I know everything about every concert. Don't you have 2 this weekend?
Yeah, Corn and The Offspring the next day.
Oh my
Christ.
How do you have the fucking energy?
and not to
Well, the
mention
time.
Yeah.
The Offspring. Well, we have lovely. We have 2 lovely
You
mothers.
have a great
Yeah,
support
that's
system.
very
who,
obvious. It's
yeah,
great.
are watching her, but
I love to see it.
they're playing with POD.
Oh, I was singing
No,
the wrong
No,
song.
POD.
no, you're right.
No, I was singing "I Stand Alone," which is
Oh,
wrong. But
you're
I feel so alive
yeah.
for the very first
They have
time.
more guys.
Yeah, they're
Wait,
like-
that's not
They're
it.
like Creed adjacent.
Yes.
Oh, they are
Yes.
fully on. They're fully
Creed.
religious.
It's
Yeah.
Creed
Christian.
POD.
They're
the
Creed
ones.
with dreadlocks.
Yes.
Also, some other shitty
Hello,
bands
my
are
fr-
playing,
Like,
like Hailstorm.
I never heard of them.
Oh, they're big on MMR right
Mark
now. It's
Hailstone.
MMRBQ. It's MMRBQ is what we're going to.
Oh.
And Offspring is headlining.
Is the headliner of MM Barbecue?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Weird.
And also some other fucking bad bands. So I'm going for the Offspring only.
They're gonna be like, these bands all suck.
but I kind of want to see POD too if I have the chance.
If I'm
I
being
might as well.
honest, I would go pretty nuts for POD. Because I love God. I love Jesus.
The youth of the nation.
Yeah. Let's get to the good stuff. Who cares?
You're
about the
gonna need to
intro?
find a different band then.
Oh!
You're
That's
trying
a
to-
burn.
You're trying to tell me you don't like this song?
Nope.
Hold on. Wait, let's get to the chorus and then I'll. Hold on.
You're gonna play Boom.
Yeah.
God damn it.
There are only 2 hits.
I'm glad people like this show where we talk about how much we like each other and then
Shit on everything else.
invariably listen to new metal every week. Every
You weren't
month.
blind, right?
Boom! Here comes the boom!
Yo, those
This doesn't get you hype.
No, it doesn't.
you don't want to do some fucking extreme sports? Some fucking
I'm doing a 1080
Dude,
snowboard.
You're watching a video right now, fucking Andy Mack doing a 720.
Kickflip McTwist.
This like closing ceremony of ESPN's X
X
Games.
Games.
They're playing this song, showing every highlight.
Tony Hawk's hitting the
They're
900.
showing a fucking motorcycle trick. And you and Sal Masakale are crying like, dude, I love the X Games. Now, you fuckers are on. Dude, my boy Virgil's going nuts right now. Virgil is loving
I feel
New
so
metal talk?
the new
metal
metal. Virgil's my dude. I
For the
love
very
you,
first time.
Virgil.
What's your favorite Corn song?
I
BK?
can't deny you. Oh, I have a whole playlist. Hold on.
What's your favorite
My
song?
favorite Corn song, I would have to say is.
I can
Hold
answer.
on. Give me a minute.
Go right ahead.
Sometimes I have to look. Faggot.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking to Adam. Sorry.
It's called Faggot.
Well,
It's called Faggot, and it goes like this.
I'm gonna.
That is a really good song.
I'm going to isolate that and use that as a drop
It's a good song.
It
and
is a great
it's
song.
not on the set list, and I'm sad, but I get it. I get why.
because they're like, this song is,
It's
you know what it's
we're all
He
called.
too,
just
we're all too
screams it
woke
later,
these
so-
days.
Is this it?
Yes.
Mhm. It's a
Those-
long song
their
too.
first
The first album.
3 albums are fucking unbelievable.
I'm going. I think my favorite is "Got the Life."
Got the Life. That's on. Yeah, that's my favorite.
I was always
Blind.
Blind
kind of
is
like,
fucking-
I was like, Freak on a Leash is good and all, but from this album, "Got the Life" is the better song.
Got the Life's not on this album, babe. Oh, Freak on a Leash is on that album. Sorry,
Yeah.
this is their first album.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, Got the Life I think is better than Freak on a Leash. Oops, wrong part. Fucking side.
All right.
So
What's yours, Adam?
my favorite
That's your-
Corn, my favorite Corn song is "Blind." Like far and away,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
favorite
yeah.
song.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
great song.
I-
It's a great song.
When I was scrolling one day, I don't know, a year and a half ago, my absolute favorite fighter on planet Earth, some guy made an edit of his highlights under blind, and I was
Oh,
just
it's like he made it
it
for
was like
you.
sensory overload. I sent him a message. I was like, dude, you hit every pleasure center on planet Earth for me.
It's so good.
It
Blind
was
is
like,
good.
oh, it was, yeah,
They're
that's
playing that for sure.
Yes.
Do you guys know Good God?
Yes.
my favorite. What I would love to
It's a
see,
good one.
I would love to see him play bagpipes to the beginning of Shoots and Ladders live.
So they're playing Shoots and
He
Ladders
will play
live.
bagpipes.
Yeah, I know he does. That like when if he came on stage live
Adam,
and started fucking,
you gotta go.
Yeah,
Why
gotta
don't you
go
just
with me,
go?
babe.
$20 ticket.
$20 to
$20.
stand out on the lawn.
Shoots and
listen to
Ladders
him play
is on the
fucking-
set list,
You'll
and he
be-
will come out with bagpipes.
Yes.
He
this
will.
weekend.
This you'll be
Not like not this next weekend,
next weekend.
the 20th,
All right,
Friday.
we're gonna talk.
Friday.
Do it. Do it.
Of
Oh my
all-
God.
Of all first concerts,
I'm
that'd be
getting
my
giddy.
favorite.
Like I'm gonna be over here kicking my feet. 'Cause they're gonna come with me.
Yeah, because I liked Korn. I mean,
Here's
See,
I have a question.
Warren likes them.
I love
Oh,
Korn.
Warren should go.
How many?
No. No.
Warren,
Obviously,
smack you.
JD is still in the band. Jonathan Davis.
Yes.
Yeah.
How much? Who else is in the band right now?
That other dude is his name
Fieldy?
Monkey.
Monkey's in it.
Head.
Head's back.
I don't
know
know.
he left
I
for a
don't fucking
while.
know.
I
Well,
think.
I was asking.
I
Why'd you
think
say
is
it
the
like he
bass
was an
player
answer?
the same dude?
Yeah.
That's,
Fieldy?
that's Fieldy.
I think he's the same. He has the
And
same mannerisms.
The
that-
drummer
I
is
don't
not
know.
David anymore.
I think he like physically cannot drum anymore.
I wouldn't know. I
Well, then
really haven't.
stop answering.
Well, I know who they are.
I
I
know
know
who
their
they are
songs.
too. I'm asking who's
Fucking-
playing.
Why do you care? Are you going?
Why do I care? Because I like talking to my friends about stuff.
Well,
But
then
it-
I want to talk.
I asked
Mike could go, but he hates
I
me
have
and he doesn't
work.
want to see
Yeah,
me
I have
happy.
work.
he doesn't want
I
to go
have
to
work.
concerts
I have
with you. He
work. I
said
have
that.
work.
He said he
explicitly.
went to that one concert with me and never wants to go to
you
another one
guys
ever
are
again.
all assholes. I got you a cake, and you're all stabbing me in the back.
I didn't do anything.
I
I
stabbed you right
did
in your front.
You're not defending me.
Are we gonna eat this cake or what's the plans with it?
Yeah, I should have brought a knife.
It's actually a
that's
smash
not,
cake.
Yeah, that's
You're
not a real
supposed to
cake.
just-
It's fake.
You're supposed
He
to
needs that
dig
for a
right in.
birthday party this weekend.
I know you're not a sweets guy, so it's just more like about the
Okay.
decoration. No,
But if you
no.
wanna eat
we're
it-
gonna cut that up as soon as we finish up. We're gonna wrap up here because we're close to the when we all have to leave.
The
But
berries are made
Alright.
of wax.
we're gonna get that fucking cake.
No, I ate a couple of
eaten.
them and I'm like, oh, this
It's
feels like
good.
it's gonna be a good cake.
It's good. It's good. It's good. Anyway, everyone go out to a concert.
Don't be big.
Did I tell you guys I won more tickets?
Shut up.
Did you
Chels.
really?
No,
Yeah.
did I tell you guys?
No.
Ow.
You're not playing the lottery enough.
I just can't help myself every time I hear
Who now? Who to
David
the-
Spade.
like a stand-up show?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Atlantic City at Ocean for free, Ocean
Okay,
Casino.
That's cool.
So yeah, in November I'm going to see David Spade.
All
Stand
right.
up.
How did
Fuck
you win?
yeah.
How did you win the tickets? What was the
I
circumstance?
called in. I was caller number 20 fucking 4
What was
or
the
whatever.
question though?
There was no question.
You just got to be the
You
You
right.
just got to
caller
be the right
number.
caller.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
playing the lottery enough if you're hitting shit like that.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild. Is it just the tickets to shows? You get a room?
No
Like, I was
room. And
like,
rooms are
damn.
$400 something
Ooh.
for the night.
Ooh.
Yeah. I said, so never mind. I'll find somewhere else to stay that night.
I'll sleep on the boardwalk,
But
David.
Yeah.
the guy that I win from all the time, he knew who I was.
Oh, really?
Across the
Oh,
front,
you
yeah.
That's
again.
funny.
He
That's
said-
funny.
Like at first they pick up and then they record you, and then they kind of like cut to like a regular, phone conversation. He was like, Britt, I knew it was you. I knew.
You're the
only
only
one
one that called.
I was like, it's me.
You
Oh my
gotta,
God.
you gotta start saying like you're Britt the barber.
Britt
Like, you
the
should,
barber.
You should be building
Come
that into
see
your
me.
brand.
I know. If anybody listens to MMR anymore,
Who
people listen to the
cares?
radio anymore. I do.
I do.
I win a lot of free stuff. And I also found
That's
out.
why you're the only one listening.
I know. I also found out that if you win, you have to fill out a form, like a release form for the tickets now, because they have to keep track of how much you're winning. Because if you win more than $600 worth of prizes in a calendar year, they have to send you a 1099.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
I was like, am I close to that? I don't know.
All right, don't tell them who you are. I changed my mind.
I know, right? Give him a fake name from now on. Anyway, continue. I don't
God
know.
bless David Spade at the ocean. Okay.
I hope he comes out as Joe Dirt.
Just be like blackout drunk in the front row. Do Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
Do Joe Dirt.
Just do a little bit of Joe
Do
Dirt.
it.
Dickie
Joe
Roberts.
You were Joe
Dickie
Dirt.
Roberts.
You were in Joe Dirt, I think.
What's Kid Rock like?
Robbie.
You're not funny.
Say
Okay.
something funny.
Uh,
Benchwarmers.
What was Chris Farley like? Stop asking questions. This is a show.
That's right. He's trying to fucking do an act.
Hello, excuse me. I won these tickets. Can you talk about Chris Farley?
Please tell me about Tommy Boy. What was that like?
Tommy Boy's awesome, dude. I don't know you. Stop talking to me.
I want you to tell me about the Emperor's New Groove.
Oh my God, I
love
forgot about that.
shit's
Yeah.
so good. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Sorry we missed a month, but hey, we're letting you enjoy your summer. We were
Yeah, we were just letting it ride. We're
accruing-
all on vacations,
Yeah.
various vacations.
I was too
know.
busy going to concerts.
Yes, yes. You know, there
We have
was
a ton
some
of children.
right. We're all busy.
I had about 4.
There's a communication issue in the text we won't get into on air.
Oh, I mean, a couple of my friends decided to not answer me about a few things. I tried to come in here and do this on August, and I texted my friends, and only one of them answered.
So
Was it me?
No, it wasn't
No.
you. Fuck no, it
Was it
wasn't
me?
you.
I mean,
Wow.
God, no, it was me.
No, it was
Yeah.
Mike.
Radio silence over here, which is
If
normal.
I can count on anybody to answer me, it's Mike. But like you guys, I'm not so sure.
All right. Well, there
Or I
you
might get a thumbs up. Or like
I only answer when I have something important to say.
You only answer when it's like we've all locked in a date and it's like 30 the last possible second. We'll get like a I'm good.
yeah. It's the day of, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll be there."
And then we all have a side text like, is Warren dead?
I was like, "Guys, do you guys want to record this month? It's like coming to the end of August,"
Tweet
and I got
or-
fucking crickets
Yeah, you got
until Mike answered. And that was
Isn't
it.
that an answer though?
How
Sponsored
so?
ad for fucking broccoli.
Yeah.
Fucking sponsored ad.
I don't
for
know what that
fucking
is.
broccoli.
I heard myself. Wait, do it again?
Sponsored ad for fucking broccoli.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of weird drops in here. One was called broccoli.
Sponsored ad for fucking
What
broccoli.
else you got?
Yeah.
Bob, I can use one of those Coors Lights about right
That's a fucking long drop.
It's really way too long.
These are fun. I never heard them all.
Yeah, that's from like early dudes.
That hurt big time.
And then
That
of
hurt
course
big
that's
time.
That one I've heard a
That hurt
million
big
times.
time.
Oh, oh,
Hey,
yikes!
For when I say fuck.
Hey, Brittany, what's your favorite corn song?
Faggot.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
Oh, we know that one.
It's never gonna stop now. Yeah, might as well.
All right, folks. We'll see you next month. These two songs are driving me nuts.
They go together very well.
Bye.
See ya. Jesus, that is a cacophony. It's aggressive. It's like the atom of music. It's
I
coming
love you,
through,
Virgil.
fucking breaking the door
Love you,
down like the
Virgil.
Kool-Aid man.